Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can look me up on my website, which is www.garethcahoon.co.uk. Or if you'd like to support the ministry, you can do so through garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. This one is about PM Netanyahu. We eliminated the Tyrant, Khamenei, and dozens of senior Iranian figures. Warns strikes will intensify further. Israeli Air Force killed Iran's chief of staff and 40 officers, destroyed hundreds of missiles. Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu addressed the Israeli public from the roof of the IDF headquarters on Sunday, confirming that Israel had killed Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei the day before and offering his condolences to the families of the victims of the Iranian missile attacks. We eliminated the Tyrant, Khamenei, and dozens of senior figures in the regime of oppression, Netanyahu said from the roof of the Geria headquarters in central Tel Aviv. Our forces are now striking in the heart of Tehran with increasing intensity, which will intensify even further in the coming days. Netanyahu said he had just concluded a high-level security assessment, issuing new instructions for the continuation of the war to Defence Minister Israel Katz, Mossad Director David Barnett, and IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Ayel Zamir. At the same time, these are painful days. Yesterday here in Tel Aviv and now in Beth Shemesh, we lost precious people. My heart goes out to the families, and on behalf of all of you, the citizens of Israel, I send wishes for a speedy recovery to the wounded, he said. Early on Sunday, an Iranian missile struck a public bomb shelter in a building in Beth Shemesh near Jerusalem, killing 9 people and wounding over 20 others. We are in a campaign in which we are bringing the full force of the IDF as never before to ensure our existence and our future, said Netanyahu. But we are also bringing to this campaign the assistance of the United States, my friend President Donald J. Trump, and the US military. This combination of forces enables us to do what I have longed to do for 40 years, to strike the terrorist regime decisively. That is what I promised, and that is what we will do. The Israeli Defence Forces confirmed on Sunday that it had eliminated around 40 senior Iranian commanders so far, including the Chief of Staff of the Iranian Armed Forces. As part of the opening strike of Operation Roaring Lion, the Israeli Air Force, guided by IDF intelligence, struck and eliminated 7 members of the top Iranian security leadership who had gathered at several locations in Tehran following the elimination of the 7 senior leaders. The IDF now confirms that among those eliminated in the strikes was Rahim Mousafi, who served as Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces. Mousafi had replaced Mohammed Bagheri, who was killed in an operating strike of Operation Rising Lion in June 2025. As part of his role, he was responsible for managing Iran's security apparatus and oversaw the firing of hundreds of ballistic missiles launched towards Israeli territory, which killed Israeli civilians during the operation, the IDF noted. The majority of the highest-ranking senior military officials of the Iranian security leadership have been eliminated by the IDF with the launch of a preemptive operation. The Israeli Air Force has eliminated 40 senior commanders, a historic strike that was made possible due to the guidance of the IDF intelligence. The military added that it has already dismantled the majority of aerial defence systems in western and central Iran and is about to establish complete aerial superiority over the skies of Tehran. The IDF also announced that its intelligence branch has identified an effort to significantly accelerate the pace of missiles production in Iran with the goal of producing a stockpile of approximately 8,000 missiles by the year 2027. At the start of the current war, the regime possessed an estimated stockpile of approximately 3,000 missiles. The IDF reported adding that it had already managed to reduce the regime's arsenal by hundreds of missiles and prevented the production of at least 1,500 additional ballistic missiles. The possession of missiles by the regime that openly declares its intent to destroy the State of Israel constitutes an existential threat. The statement concluded, the IDF will not allow the Iranian terrorist regime to restore its military capabilities and will continue to act to neutralize any emerging threat against the civilians of the State of Israel anywhere and at any time. So this is the message from Bibi Netanyahu to Iran. Don't mess with us or you will find out. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.